hang out with besides the tree and the forest? Every single day, baby boy Chris will come to this tree and gather the tree's leaves and make them into crowns and play king of the forest. He would climb up the tree trunk and swing from the branches, and when he was tired, he would sleep under the tree's shade. The boy loved the tree very much, and the tree loved the boy very much as well. 20 years later, baby boy Chris was no longer baby boy Chris, but newlywed husband Chris, and his newlywed husband, newlywed wife, Katerina. One day, Chris came back to the tree and shook the tree with joy, and Chris said,
"Got married! I'm so happy!"
The tree said back to Chris, "Come, little boy, come up and climb my trunk and swing from my branches and eat apples and play like you used to as a little boy. When you're tired, you can sleep in my shade just as you used to as a little boy." And old boy, newlywed husband Chris said, "Tree, I am much too busy to climb you now. I now have a wife and a new family, and I want to build a house to keep me warm. Tree, do you think you could give me the wood to build a house?" And the tree said, "Of course, I can give you the wood to build a house." And so, Chris and his new wife took the wood back to build their house. But Chris stayed away for a long time from the tree, and the tree was very sad. And when Chris finally came back, the tree was so happy the tree could hardly speak. "Come, boy," whispered the tree, "come and play like you used to." But Chris said, "I am much too old and busy to play. For now, not only do I have a wife, but I just had my first baby boy, little boy Andrew Fu." And Chris said to the tree, "Tree, I now have a new child in our life, and I need to build wood to make a wooden crib. Can you give me a crib?" And the tree said, "Cut down my trunk, and you can build a crib." And so Chris cut wood off the tree and made a crib. And then one day, Chris came back to the tree, and the tree was so happy to see Chris finally again. The tree once again says, "Come, Chris, come up and climb onto my tree and swing from my branches and eat apples and play in my shade." And Chris said, "That's exactly why I'm here. I am much too busy to play with you or climb on the branches. However, my new family and my baby boy are hungry, and we must have food. So I am here to pick the apples." And so Chris picked the apples from the tree and took the apples back. After a month, and took some wood too as well. He needed to build a bigger crib. After a much long time, the little boy Chris came back, but now as an old man who was hunchbacked and had trouble walking. The tree said, "Little boy Chris, I'm so happy you're finally here. Please, I'm sorry, Chris," said the tree, "but I have nothing left to give you. My apples are gone." And Chris said, "My teeth are too weak to chew into an apple." The tree said, "My branches are gone." And Chris said, "I am too old to swing on your branches." And the tree said, "My trunk is gone and you cannot climb on me." And Chris said, "I am too tired to climb." "I am sorry," sighed the tree. "I wish I could give you something, but I have nothing left. I am just an old stump. I am sorry I cannot give you anything." And old man Chris said, "I don't need very much now, just a quiet place to sit and rest. I am very tired." "Well," said the tree, "I am an old stump, and an old stump is good for you for sitting and resting. Come, boy, sit on my tree and rest." And the tree and Chris were happy ever after.